I see the universe as an infinite number of patterns that whirl and dance around a still center. I imitate the celestial circular motions and partake in a timeless cosmic dance. I experience reality as order around a center. I dance to find my centered still point. My dance gives meaning to life.
This life journey number 2 has left me all in a tizzy. I'm not quite certain how to feel, or what to think, or who I am, or what to do. This journey is strangely unsettling. Yet something inside me keeps urging me forward, keeps inviting me deeper. I used to easily ignore or dismiss as out of date and out of touch the special literature, symbols, and rituals from the great wisdom traditions. Yet with this new perspective, perhaps I need to encounter these again with new eyes. Perhaps I am the one who is out of touch? I am grasping that the universally human really is the universally human. That there is a universally human. There is a reality in the midst of human life that transcends culture and politics and ethnicity and social and economic status and DNA and moral tradition. That there is that which is universally true for everyone throughout all time, and is true for me today. It was easier when everything seemed different and subject to human whim or opinion. It was easier when I could simply be intellectually confused. But now I am being invited beyond my head, into my actual personal experience of my experience, into my life. What a journey!
What it means to love God is to participate in that grand mystery that someday is going to take you and destroy your existence. That's what, that's the reality you've got to constantly be in dialogue with. That's why fear and fascination. The mystery is both the encountered with wonder and fear. There are just two sides of the encounter. And the people who like to sell the joy juice, the ones who want you to just, live a holy life, so that you can just face the mystery with all the joy and the wonder and the happiness, and don't turn their face to this part of the mystery. No, you got to live with both faces, because they're two sides of the same reality.
Our lives can be likened to a hallway with a door on each end. We enter at one end and exit at the other. And if we look out the windows of our hallway as we walk from entry door to exit door, we see that no thingness is traveling along with us all the way. Indeed, our hallway is like a plank suspended over nothing. Indeed, the entire cosmos is like a plank suspended over nothingness. And this void, This no-thingness is also the everythingness in which all things coexist. God is both no-thing and everything. And the no-thingness surrounds everything. And the everythingness is no singular thing. All of us have experienced or can experience this actuality.
Suppose, for example, that quantum mechanics were found to resist precise formulation. Suppose that when formulation beyond, for all practical purposes, is attempted, we find an unmovable finger obstinately pointing outside the subject to the mind of the observer, to the Hindu scriptures, to God, or even only gravitation. Would that not be very, very interesting?
You have the something out here, and then you have the Big Bang, and then you have whatever we call the universe here. You have things about the things of life and everything like that. Life itself going on. We live in life, but what's beyond life? Well, I don't know. When you go down, what do you get? Quantum, you go down to quantum quirks, what do you get in quirks? Well, I don't know down there. Well, that's what I think the ancients meant by you just keep going down the abyss. What's under that? Well, nothingness, emptiness. You have no, it's irrational. There's nothing. Who can think about anything? It's inscrutable, you know. And the Buddhists have a thing, it's beyond. Well, beyond what? Beyond. Well, what's it? Beyond the beyond the beyond, you know, that kind of stuff. Well, it's that kind of thing, you know. When you talk about the ultimate reality, and you cannot know ultimate reality. The Old Testament was good about that. You see God, you die, you know. Boom, you're out of it, like that. Well, ultimate reality is the only thing we know, and we only know it as relative reality, because where else can you go? You're up against the inscrutable. If you put it this way, you're up against the inscrutable. What is there? There's nothing but relative reality. But there's that relative reality has a peak of being, a realm of formlessness, and emptiness and nothingness. And the nothingness is the next thing to the abyss, is where being is, you know. And so that's where life is, the totality of life is. Now I'll come back to that in a moment. But so that kind of thing is what's you're able to participate in. And so what you're doing in the spirit life is the growth in the ability to understand the closeness of you are to from that relative reality becoming less becoming and more being. You're coming from relative reality to ultimate reality. So that's when you meditate to get more and more formless, far more formless. And when you talk about stillness, and you hear people going to a great cathedral, how it's quiet and still. That's what meditation, you go from stillness, more stillness, emptiness, and into formlessness. And then you begin to oscillate into that. And they talk about the great circle of one. It's that spirit or consciousness itself, if you want to put it that way, goes wherever it wants. And it's all over the place. In other words, it can go into the depths of your spirit, it can go up to the height of your experience, to the height of form, or to the lowest of formness, and be who it is. Well, that's, so you don't have to worry. That's who you are. Life is good, you know.
So this is who I am. And life is good. This is good news. How do I stay connected to this great circle of one? What are the daily, hourly, and moment-by-moment personal practices that allow me to sustain this consciousness of connection and this connection of consciousness. How do I practice the great practice? I sense this journey is only beginning. Come along.